And we are back in our balloon.
Hooray!
Hooray!
The most boring kingdom in the entire game.
Balloon Kingdom.
No.
It's just the hat.
929 Steve Loose Balloon.
Hey, these balloons cost so much fucking money. Fuck you.
especially hot air balloons that take you up to space.
Also, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not really a big fan of how whenever you go to a new kingdom, it always shows like the same cutscene of like Mario looking outside and the Odyssey passing by.
Yeah, if it actively looked like you were transitioning from the kingdoms, that's fine.
Also, I like to resent this. The glass is half full.
Like literally. The glass.
Okay, to be fair, they say the glass is half empty, but is that even a glass?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because it's see-through.
Yeah, but plastic can also be
There's
see-through. So like,
There's all.
so like they call it the glass, but is it even made of glass?
Yes.
Okay, and how are
There's
you
sand
so sure about it?
There's sand everywhere, and sand is made. Glass is made from sand. Where do you think they get the glass from?
I don't know, the Glass Kingdom?
No.
Look, all I'm saying is that we don't know how many kingdoms there actually are.
I mean the glass kingdom is essentially the sand kingdom.
And besides, what law states that glass is made of sand? This ain't Minecraft. All right?
If you hit
This
if you heat sand up enough, it becomes glass.
Oh yeah.
Just like.
Oh yeah.
Just like.
Okay.
In me.
Okay. Then why is it that I can walk in Egypt with bare feet and not have glass get stuck inside of it? Think about
Because
that.
there's no glass. There's no sharp glass like shards pointed up in the sand. Whatever which way.
No, but by your logic, if the sun is burning on the sand, then that should make glass.
It needs a very specific way to be set up to do it.
It needs to be a specific temperature to be made into glass.
That too.
No, look. All right, a glass is made of glass.
Okay.
Welcome to science with Edgy to Edgy.
No. Welcome to splitting headache.
No, it's split screen.
AKA splitting headache.
I think you knocked the seat off.
Yeah, I did. I didn't realize, but I completely sequence broke that. You see, I went the other way, but you're supposed to...
To be honest, I don't... If I was actively focusing on this kingdom, I probably would have done that too.
Yeah.
So
You went for option C. None of it.
Look, I go for the option that gets me results. And that's why this episode is a bit longer than the usual ones.
Aside from this kingdom being probably my favorite kingdom in the entire game.
Really? Because it's actually Yu's least favorite.
I just like the beach.
No, I get that. It's just we had the Lake Kingdom.
Okay, I will say that there's another like water kingdom that's better. That's probably better than this one. But we won't get to that in a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back to stretching with these weird plant things.
Welcome to Mario cosplaying as Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
No, he needs a butt.
I was
Pixar mom butt.
I was about to say, Mario doesn't really have that degree of thickness.
No, but this onion does.
No, the onion doesn't have fixed arm on butt either.
That's what you think.
I mean, I'm looking at it, and part of me is like, how can you feel attracted to an onion?
Hey, yo, why are you looking at butts?
I'm not looking at butts, I'm looking at onions.
Yeah, you're looking at onion butts.
Onions don't have butts.
You think?
And you think that glass is made of sand.
Ogres are like onions.
Or like ogres have layers.
And Shrek kills this conversation.
Ogres
No,
are not
we're
like
just
cakes.
we're just appreciating the Sphinx. Also, just to get this out of the way, this is 100% satire. I'm aware of how glass is made.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we know.
We figured.
Thanks.
Yeah, but you know how the internet is. There's always gonna be
sure.
there's always gonna be someone out there, and I'm not calling out anybody specifically. Your secret is safe with us, but there's always gonna be someone. I don't know why I don't talk to the Sphinx a second time.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say, isn't this one of the kingdoms where you can actually talk to him multiple times from multiple moons?
I think every Sphinx gives you like a second one, except for the one in the Wooden Kingdom.
Okay.
But in hindsight, I am kind of disappointed that I only talked to like this Sphinx, because I actually feel like the Sphinx is one of my favorite character. Is it a character? Could I call it a character?
Set pieces, I'd say.
I'd say set piece.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite set piece in the entire game, because even though it's only a one-time occurrence during each, or not even during each kingdom, but it's like one-time occurrence every time you meet him, he does witness the majority of your journey.
Adventure.
And if you have the final gauntlet, the darkest side of the moon, it's actually quite emotional when you meet him, because it's like he actually prompts you to say the one thing that he wants to say to you, and one of the options you get is thank you. And it's a small detail, but
Is that the correct choice?
I don't know if that roundup of questions has a correct choice, but I just love how the final confrontation with the Sphinx is just one of those look at how far you came, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah. Just pity I'm not showing off the darker side of the moon, because
You need
I'm not doing that.
999.
No, you don't need 999. I think you need about 400 maybe.
Okay.
I don't think there's even 999. I think there's 990.
No, it's not even close to that. However, once you get to a certain point after you finish the game, you can just buy moons. So it is possible to get 999 moons.
You could even go beyond 999 and go
No,
1000.
I
know.
It caps out at 999.
Yeah, I know. Wishful thinking.
And I do believe that if you get 999, the Odyssey becomes pure gold.
It wouldn't surprise me if they do that.
Well, I know they have, because on my main save I've got 999 moons. And because of that,
Nice.
I know that
Nice.
it's an absolute pain to accomplish. So I was like, fuck no, I ain't doing that again.
I thought you were gonna fall off there for a second. There.
I did too.
Look, you see me. You're like my cousin. When I fly a helicopter in GTA Online, you keep thinking I'm going to fail, but I never failed. But I just do some funky shit, which I just do some funky shit that I somehow get away with.
Yeah, that's some funky shit you just pulled there.
Yeah, that
I'll
was.
admit.
That was.
That was also really smooth.
Look, smoothness is just what I am. All right. I used to
There
be
was
in.
an
I
undercave.
I used to be in a Discord server where my nickname was Swoosh.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, I'm no longer a part of that server, but I digress.
Because your jokes don't go over people's heads.
No, it's actually like a very good reason, but again, I'm not gonna go into
We're
detail
not
on
going to
that.
go into that.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, shopping! Woo! I love shopping, I love spending money.
Yeah, I like
And
Black Friday. Ugh.
you know that to some people who work in retail, Black Friday is very traumatizing, right?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I
That's
haven't
why I
worked.
went. That's why I went ugh at the end.
I haven't worked a shift on Black Friday yet.
Don't jinx it.
I've only worked in grocery stores on Black Friday,
I'm
so
from
I haven't
Canada.
seen the bad stuff.
I'm from Canada, and Black Friday is not as big of a deal as it is in.
Well, it has always been an American thing. I mean, look, in Europe we don't. I don't think we celebrate Thanksgiving. The only reason why I knew of Thanksgiving is because of American TV shows.
Yeah, fair enough. And Canadian Thanksgiving is just American Thanksgiving, but just 1 year early.
Yeah. No, but I just
1
find
month early. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that it's like,
I just realized what I just said, and I just corrected myself.
yeah.
Oops. Oops.
Although the reasoning could have been the same time frame too.
I get.
Like why there's an American Thanksgiving in a Canadian Thanksgiving. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Admittedly, I will say it is kind of messed up that, you know, Thanksgiving is all about, you know, appreciating what you've got, but then the Friday after Thanksgiving, you have people stabbing each other over a TV.
Yeah. I just see that as kind of like a warning sign for the entire, like, for that whole family, just going, hey, we're gonna do some, like, you know, very outlandish things tomorrow, so we'll just have this 1 day of wholesomeness, and then that's it.
Yeah, maybe that's why Thanksgiving always takes place before Black Friday. It's because the family can still gather before one of the family
Murdering
members gets
people.
stabbed over a TV.
It literally, yeah, seriously.
I hate how we can make these jokes and they're not that wrong.
That's part of comedy, really. It's about realism,
Well,
and in the worst of times.
I mean, to be fair, comedy is, for the majority, subjective, but I do like a bit of social commentary in my humor.
True.
That's why, and I need to be very careful with how I put this, but that's why I, for example, love going with not racist humor, but poking fun at racism.
Ah, so like what Mel Brooks does.
I think so.
Literally, what you literally described is just Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, but yeah, I just find it a really interesting subject to, you know, look back on, like looking how things were back in 90s America, the whole rise of NWA, for example, and then
Yeah.
you compare it to how it's nowadays, and things have improved, but there's still the matter of gang violence and ethnical profiling, and just straight up there being bad neighborhoods because the people who live there cannot afford any better, but because they live in a bad neighborhood, they'll keep living there in a perpetual state of being doomed. I think it's a very interesting, but at the same time severely messed up subject that the government needs to do something about.
Yet they don't.
Yeah, and when I say troubled neighborhoods, I do specifically mean the American kinds, because of course in the Netherlands we too have we too have bad neighborhoods, but people who live in bad neighborhoods still go to, you know, public schools, so they still make friends of multiple cultures. And if you look at a place like, well, Compton, or in worst case scenario, Detroit, you ain't bursting out of that bubble.
Or like the south side of Chicago.
I'm pretty sure the entirety of Chicago.
No, just the south side.
Okay, to be fair, yeah, I played Watch Dogs, and I remember that game had an entire story segment focused on the southern side of Chicago, or at least in-game Chicago.
Cops.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Like
And I love political commentary in my Mario campaign playthroughs.
Yeah, which is why I'm now going to say this. Do the seaweed enemies freak anyone else out?
They don't freak me out as much as the eel.
Yeah, I don't think the seaweed enemies should run for Senate, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah.
Seaweed should not be sentient enemies.
I mean, they are literally living things, but yeah.
No, I get that, but it's like they shouldn't be basically have like eyes and can move around on legs.
Yeah, no, that'd be scary as shit.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if all plants had like little googly eyes on them? Actually, not even googly eyes, just like eyes, like actual eyes.
I mean, Banjo-Kazooie did that.
Yeah, but that was more like endearing and charming. I'm more so.
And besides, isn't it like Rare's whole shtick to put over-exaggerated eyes on random objects and call it the character?
True.
And it weirdly works.
Well, I don't know. I don't really play a lot of Rare titles. I kid you not when I say that the only Rare title I probably played somewhat actively was Kinect Sports.
I was kind of not expecting you to say Kinect Sports is your frequent game.
No, the Rare game I play the most. And to correct myself, Kinect Sports Rivals, the Xbox One game.
I mean, those are good games.
Yeah,
well,
they are decent.
They are, but I feel like Kinect on the Xbox One, it should have been so much more. Like, if you look up Kinect on the Xbox 360, you know, you'll find stuff like the Dance Central games by Harmonix. You'll find Harry Potter Kinect. You'll find
Sonic
Kinect
Free Riders.
We don't talk about Sonic
find-
Free Riders.
It's
You
Star
also
Wars.
don't talk about Connect Harry Potter. You
Well,
mentioned
also-
that.
Okay, to be
Also-
fair,
also-
look, I think that Kinect Harry Potter is less offensive than Sonic Free Riders. Because Sonic Free Riders is based on actual game, and Harry Potter, you could list that under the movie tie-ins, even though the Harry Potter video games, at least on the PS2 and PC, were of a consistent quality.
And they were like halfway decent.
Yeah.
Especially Chamber of Secrets.
Man, I kid you not, I legitimately want to see them remaster, or not remaster, but port over, or like, whatever. I want to see a port of Prisoner of Azkaban on the PC, because that game, like...
They won't do that.
No, but I really love that game on the PC. Like, I spent so much time with it, and... Yeah, of course, when I replayed it, I noticed it was significantly smaller than I thought.
And I should also go on record and state this. Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it didn't really need to be said, but yeah.
Just in case. Just in case.
Yeah,
You never
fuck.
know.
Yeah, fuck Hatsune Miku.
This isn't 2023 anymore. Fine.
No,
no,
but still,
no,
people
no,
can't
no.
be stupid.
Look.
I don't mean to
well-
call our fan base stupid. I'm just stating people
Well,
in general can be stupid.
I was about to say because some random person could like stumble on this video and hear us talking about J.K. Rowling and think that our whole like stand on the thing is completely messed up, and you'd be surprised how many like, I don't know if I share this with you guys, but apparently the first episode of this playthrough is our most viewed video on the channel.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too, actually.
Yeah.
Wonder
I mean,
why.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really look at that kind of stuff a lot, but it was something that I did notice.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, for all our new viewers, welcome. Bit too late to say that, but yeah, welcome.
You're gonna see a lot of you're gonna hear a lot of outlandish things coming from out of us, just so you
Yep.
know.
I also will state this. Despite the fact that I don't like this world, I actually think this is one of the best bosses in the game.
Really?
Yep.
This is a really good boss, and it's really fun for a Mario boss.
I
can-
love this fight. I love this fight.
I can see that. But anyway,
Especially when you do the rematch segment.
yeah.
The boss gauntlet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You
Kinda
get
don't-
that in the Mushroom Kingdom, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind
fight-
of don't.
you-
I kind
you-
of don't. Go ahead.
You refight this one, the UFO from Wooded Kingdom, I believe the centipede boss from
Yeah, I
from
recorded
Metro, and the very special boss we'll be getting to very later on in this playthrough.
Can I just say, like, I really don't like boss gauntlets that are required boss gauntlets in games.
So you don't so Mega Man then.
Pretty well.
that. No, he's Mega
pretty-
Boy.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
him. Not him, the game series.
Yeah, we know.
Mega Boy doesn't have a game series.
God damn
Yeah.
it, Edgy.
No,
God damn it.
well, not yet.
Hey,
anyway.
continue,
Well,
continue.
not yet, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's wait until we see somebody make split screen the video game.
starring Pamela Anderson. No. No. Yeah. I would rather have like boss gauntlets just be like an optional like game mode mini-game thing instead of just like a mandatory like requirement to beat the game and like.
Out of curiosity, did you play the original version for Persona 3?
I have not.
Okay, because it's funny that you say that about boss gauntlets, because Persona 3 Reload has a boss gauntlet in the second part of Tartarus, and it's there for one reason. The second part of Tartarus is the part where you're about halfway through the month. You get Akiko in your party, but because you don't have it the moment the second block opens, a lot of people in the original version went with just basically did their grinding before Akiko joined the party. So they kind of put a boss gauntlet here to incentivize players, like, okay, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, you're going to have a additional party member, so make sure you So of course, me being me, I went throughout the majority of this boss gauntlet without it, but it's the final one which was really bullshit, because it has a move where it finds all your character's weaknesses and yeah, it'll kick your ass. So
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's padding, really.
yeah, but yeah, I did end up complying with the game and just waited until I had Akihiko. And then I found out that I was pretty much only had to do it that one boss because yeah, that's about where I got to the top. So yes, thanks for unnecessarily padding out the gameplay, Atlas.
For no reason other than making sure that you get a quality product artificially.
Yeah. Also, note how I'm accelerating this, but not the jump rope. And that's because I don't like this.
And yet you prefer the jump rope to this.
Exactly.
So you just prefer pressing one button
Yeah. I do.
rather than moving the stick and a button.
This is not just a matter of, you know, rhythmically jumping. You have to hit the volleyball as well. And to get the second moon, you also need to get it 100 times. And I don't like that. Because it takes way too long, and in my opinion, it's way
missed
too
the flag.
tedious. I don't need the flag. We're done
Doesn't need
here.
it.
Can we go home?
No.
No, you still have an hour of game to cover.
Wait. I think it's more than an hour if I look at my remaining Vegas timeline.
10 hours then.
Well, okay, it's not 10 hours. I think I've got about like 2 hours of footage that's left. But that's unedited, so who knows?
The point is, you're not done yet.
The point is, I want to see them port over Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban on PC, and I want,
God.
and I also want to see them bring back the Order of the Phoenix game, because I thought that was a really interesting one. Just being able to explore Hogwarts, and it was really fucking big. Like there was something to do everywhere.
To me, it's the Game Boy Color versions of Chamber Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone.
You mean Philosopher's Stone?
Fuck you.